I want to make a little commentary about how interesting it is to be a computer scientist, right? And be in these discussions that we have. We just spent an hour talking about what it means to try to formalize the temporal distribution of vibrations between sensors on a glove that someone's wearing to try to sense when they tap on a table. So you tap on the table with your finger, but we can't put sensors on the fingertip because you're playing a piano and that would mess with your fingers, right? So we have to sense through like the vibrations conducted through your bones and through your skin, right? Which finger you're tapping on the table with, and then we use machine learning to disentangle that data to determine which finger that you're currently tapping with among the options, right? And we try to analyze where the signals are coming from to determine which finger initiated that signal. Such a roundabout way to solve whether or not your finger is tapping on the table. Can you believe like that entire infrastructure is required in order to do that? But while it's incredible and like seemingly really inefficient to require all that technology to determine that really simple thing, once you build it once, it works, right, forever. So that's really nice. It's like an investment of resources once, right? And then you're able to do this thing, and then you can build on top of it. And that's what's great about computer science. Everybody makes these little chunks for their little problem that they're dealing with at the time, and then other people reuse them later for different problems that you'd never know about. So this particular one, we were thinking about physics and the conductance of waveforms and vibration of materials and material science and all these. Drawing waveforms out and thinking of temporal ordering of these things and clustering in a different way and thresholding and pattern matching, literally all this stuff, right? And you know what's funny? You know why we were doing this? To solve one problem: that the system made bad data when you waved your hand like this. Can you believe that? We just had an hour discussion about like the base of the physical basis of bones and how they conduct vibrations and like the temporal ordering and thresholding and all this pattern matching, blah, 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 all to solve this problem right here. Because somebody at some point during one of the experiments decided they wanted to wave their hand around and gave us all kinds of crazy data that just screwed all of our algorithms up because people are unpredictable. That's the reason we're having this discussion about all these weird things about mathematics and theorems and new algorithms and more efficiencies and now who knows what these algorithms that we just made could do in terms of material science and physics and the propagation of vibrational frequencies among a material and stuff like that. Maybe they would be more efficient than what the physicists have right now. We'll never know because we're never going to apply them to those problems anyways because we don't really care, right? We just needed to solve this little problem about the wavy hand right here. And that's what's great about computer science, right? Like we just solve problems that we see and problems that other people in other domains would think maybe even were impossible, right? But we say, who cares if they're impossible? We need something. It doesn't have to be perfect. We just need something right now to help with some other calculation we're trying to do, right? And that's the nature and that's the spirit of computer science. And that's why it's the new and interesting science, because we don't care if it's statistically significant. We care if it works. We care if people like it. You are our user, right? You are who we serve. We serve the users. We are computer scientists in service of humanity, trying to help you guys create some really, nifty technology that you actually care for, because we are passionate about making things that you guys like. For some reason or another, we just like it. We just get a kick out of it. That's what we do for a living. Because we're computer scientists, we're wizards like that, It's cool.